Welcome to the show. After the show, what happens right after the show? Cheers. Hey, great glasses, man.
Yeah, you know what I've decided is a really good look is glasses over glasses.
Hey, I didn't even notice.
That's right. That's right. People are always like, "Hey, do you ever do that?" And I'm like, "You don't even know."
Do you do it all the time?
I don't do it all the time,
No,
actually.
okay.
I probably should. I'm always like so self-conscious. Like you couldn't even tell you were sitting right next to me. Like in my mind, I'm like, people driving next to me can 100% tell and are looking and are judging me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I get that feeling all the time.
It's definitely safer to drive without glasses and just look cool.
That's not true.
Show.
So, today we were able to finally make the video from our Disney villains.
SuperCarlinBrothers.store. Yes.
Nice. You got it out eventually. I was
Yeah.
like halfway through the next bit. We did our Disney villains bracket, which was very interesting in that I think we were very right.
Oh man. Yeah, it was really interesting because so the way we do this is the official bracket right there. You can
Kind of maybe see it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I can't believe how hard it is to see.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know.
Maybe Derek
No.
can adjust it in post so that it's visible.
Derek's
I don't know.
got it. Whatever.
Yeah, so the way we do it is basically me and you and Jordan and Derek each just made a list
Yes.
and like ranked them personally, like 1 to 16, and then like I'll just add it up what the scores were. So if you put like Mother Gothel at 8, her score was 8.
Right.
And then you just add up the numbers. So
And then you basically go through and kind of sort it from there. So like the best possible score you could get was a 4, which is what Scar got.
which is what Scar got. So
Yeah.
I think we predicted Scar was going to be the winner from the beginning.
Which I actually think is kind of interesting, just because like many of the other villains, I guess maybe like affect all movies. You end up caring about what you see.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the window, the population, all of existence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of like the Lion King's all of existence is a rather small segment altogether. And yet Scar is just still so like iconic out of that.
Yeah.
Like I guess we compare him to Thanos in the video, but like in terms of what Thanos is trying to do versus what Scar is trying to do, it's kind of like Darth Vader versus Voldemort.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like
It's like Darth Vader is taking over the galaxy, and like Voldemort's like can't take over a high school.
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah, exactly. So it's like, but then which is the better villain?
Yeah, right. Oh yeah,
Who is the better villain?
Darth Vader. Still, yeah. So- and also, I probably say Thanos is a better villain than Scar.
Thanos is the best villain. He's relatable.
Yeah. We should do this for Marvel villains. Yeah, we should do Marvel villains because Thanos is the winner. That's
Thanos
just
is the
like,
winner,
no one's
yeah.
gonna beat him.
Right. So who was there anything else that happened? I think Jafar was my number 2.
Yeah, so Jafar was number 2 overall, and he got knocked off in the final 4 by Yzma. I think Yzma was the surprise final round because I think our audience loves the Emperor's New Groove.
I think so.
In particular.
I think that we maybe have done a thing with
Yeah.
that. Which is hilarious and awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
I think it would have been maybe an issue had Yzma won and this video was top 10 reasons Yzma is the best Disney villain ever. It'd be like, is she really a better villain than Scar?
Or many of the others. Actually, one of these on here that I think I ranked way higher than you guys was Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
And so Turbo I thought was fascinating because his manipulation was pretty huge.
Yeah.
So imagine Scar becoming king and nobody ever knowing that anybody else was king.
Right. Everyone just forgetting
Right,
that
that's how it's
Mufasa
supposed
and
to be.
Simba existed.
Right.
Yeah.
Why does everybody always want the responsibility of being king? It seems like a huge pain in the butt.
Yeah, right? I mean, Scar starts off in the best position ever.
Right.
Right, no responsibility, all the perks.
Right. This
Right?
is like being Prince Harry?
Who just married Meghan Markle?
That one. It's
That
like being
one.
that one.
Yeah,
You get to marry Meghan Markle.
Markle.
I think I do that every time.
Meghan Markle.
Merkel. It doesn't matter because it's different now, right? Or is it still the same? Do they change names?
Yeah.
I am not qualified to do the show off the show today. I have no information.
How do kings work?
That's a CGP Grey video for sure.
It literally already is.
Oh, well, there you
As is actually the information in our video about always pay the security first also came from CGP Grey video.
go. That is a fascinating one.
Yeah.
Because if, like, Scar was really going to play the game, like, well, maybe, he shouldn't have these henchmen behind him.
Right, like, because all he needs is for them to die, and he's the natural successor anyway. Like, no one's like, it's not like, oh, there's a power vacuum, now's when I seize power with my
Right.
army. It's like, the two people are dead, everyone's already looking, you're the accepted next leader. Like,
Right.
there's no...
Like, people aren't going to
there's no-
challenge that.
Right, like, no one's challenging you. Like, it's not... Like, he gives his little speech, and he's like, I assume the throne with a heavy heart, but it's like, yeah, everyone's totally on board with it. You know?
Right. Yeah, you don't need this smoking gun that is, like, all these,
Yeah.
you know,
it's not like,
lowly servants.
yeah, it's exactly it. It's not... It'd be different if he, like, murdered... If he, like, if he was going to, like, openly attack, like, Mufasa and Simba,
Right.
like, in the open, then yes, you'd probably need the army. And then if you successfully killed them, then it's like, well, now what you gonna do? Yeah, I did it. Guess what, though? I have an army, so...
I have an army. Yes.
I have an army.
So, is The Lion King a better movie without hyenas?
Scar's plan probably works a little better. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, because his problem ends up being that, like, he's following, like, the first rule, which is you have to pay your security first, but he has so many hyenas to feed all of a sudden that he, like, runs the ecosystem into the ground.
Right.
It's like, what does he think he's gonna do differently by being in charge? Just feed hyenas better? Is that his goal?
Right, like that's like his one. What is it called when you're like giving your speech? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I will feed the hyenas better.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do differently.
Mufasa's not doing it. Mufasa's not feeding these hyenas, and that's a mistake. Look, there's a lot of them. Also, I don't know if we ended up including this in the video, like when Mufasa is describing the circle of life to Simba, and he's like, see, but he's like, don't we eat the antelope? And he's like, yes, but the antelope eat the grass, and when we die, our bodies become the grass. And it's like, yeah, but are you dying as quickly as you're killing the antelope? You know?
Like the way that it works is he's making the argument that you are part of the fertilizer.
Yeah.
That like completes the circle is a little bit of a stretch. Like
Yeah.
there aren't enough top tier predators to be the sole providers of
the fertilizer.
of fertilizer for the ground.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch.
Little
but
bit.
like, and we don't go into it into this video, but reading about the wolves in Yellowstone, and we've made a video about it before. But like, literally, the existence of a top tier predator moves rivers. Like actually changes the shape of rivers because there's too many wildebeest without them, which means all the grass gets taken away,
So
which
there's-
means the soil isn't strong. Like,
Yeah, and so it's like then the riverbeds collapse, and
Right.
then the fish don't have anywhere to live, and then the birds can't do it. It's like, man, what a weird thing. That was one of my favorite videos, just learning about all that.
oh, it's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's one of those videos that we made that almost has nothing to do with the actual Disney movie, other than like
Yeah.
we're basing it off of this concept and applying it to real world.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
It was a fun one.
Anyway,
Yeah, until next time.
about it. Bye.
Bye.